Sa morning, anong ginagawa mo?
Ano coach, sa
Choose to be greater with Summit Natural Drinking Water.
Our drinking water of choice that helps refresh us with the right hydration.
At nagbibigay ng right minerals.
Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Namco is a place where we bring home our highly experienced and skilled mechanics from all over the world to serve their fellow Ilocanos. Kinagaget is one of the greatest traits of being an Ilocano, and together with the most advanced technologies, tools, and equipments, we proudly provide the most globally competitive service in the North. The true test of salesmanship is not when you sell a car, but it is when your customers keep coming back for more. And when they start recommending you to others, then you know you've done a great job. And that's what Namco is all about.
Choose to be greater with Summit Natural Drinking Water.
Our drinking water of choice that helps refresh us with the right hydration.
At nagbibigay ng right minerals.
Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Namco is a place where we bring home our highly experienced and skilled mechanics from all over the world to serve their fellow Ilocanos. Kinagaget is one of the greatest traits of being an Ilocano, and together with the most advanced technologies, tools, and equipments, we proudly provide the most globally competitive service in the North. The true test of salesmanship is not when you sell a car, but it is when your customers keep coming back for more. And when they start recommending you to others, then you know you've done a great job. And that's what Namco is all about.
Choose to be greater with Summit Natural Drinking Water.
Our drinking water of choice that helps refresh us with the right hydration.
At nagbibigay ng right minerals,
Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
It's Wednesday night, which means we got two games coming your way here in the 2024 Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League. And as always, we are live here at the SGS Stadium in Araneta Avenue, the home of the GABL. Good evening, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day. My name is Nico Rocha, along with my partner, Coach Edster C. And Coach, I have one question for you. Madali ba magpaalam sa'yo na napupunta ka dito during Valentine's
Medyo
Day?
mahirap sagutin yung tanong.
Medyo
Pero meron namang visa. Importante lang, i-greet ko ang aking misis. Happy Valentine's Day.
Ako rin sa aking misis, happy Valentine's Day na nabigyan ng visa na pumunta dito ngayong gabi. Ayan, again, sweet greetings from the Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody watching on our streaming channels on Facebook, on YouTube. And we got two games for you guys tonight. And it's gonna be one for the 35 and above division, and then later on at the 9 p.m. game will be the 34 and under. And then for the first one right now, it's gonna be between the 3MD Logistics up against the Hyundai Home Appliances, while later, kaya na sinabi ko kanina 9 p.m., the Gallery Star versus the new Ibex Machinery Corp. So first game, ever ng Hyundai home appliances ngayong season. Tapos mamaya yung Galleries Tower will also be making their debut later on against New Ivex that proved that they are a team worth fearing.
Tama, oo. For Hyundai Home Appliances, ito yung 48 above na team natin ng Grace Alumni that won back-to-back championship in the Inter-Alumni. Kaya nga, happy tayo that nandito uli sila as a team preparing also for kumbaga, to defend their championship. And dito muna natin sila mapapanood.
Yes, dito natin sila papanood. And in a few minutes, we will be starting. Take a look here first at the debuting Hyundai appliances.
Ang maganda sa kanila yung familiarity. Kasi syempre, itong team na to, last year, binuo, sumali dito, 35 above division. And then, in preparation for the Inter-Alumni tournament. So ngayon, nandito uli sila. Sabi nga namin, baka pwedeng hatiin sa dalawang team. No?
Yeah.
Solid talaga sila. They wanted to be in one team. And that's the person that we would want to look at. That's Alexander Tan, former UST. Dati, Rolling Tigers UAP champion.
Well, for 3MD Logistics, Coach Edster, is there anyone of note that the viewers should know?
Sa 3MD, inaabangan pa rin natin si Mark Stephen Tan or aka Tibor. He's a 6'5", lanky player for them. Sadly, he was not able to play last game kasi medyo mataas yung BP. Hopefully, his BP is well and better so we could watch him to play and looks like yan na siya.
Pinayagan.
Mukhang nakangiting tumatakbo galing kay Doc, and that's one of our protocol in our Grace Alumni Basketball League. Kailangan pumasa muna sa BP check.
Now, going back to their first game, no, yung pagdating sa 3MD, they lost last game, 95-86. And you could say that there was a big discrepancy in the rebounding department. So, with him joining in this game, he could be the X factor for sure.
Kasi syempre may Oliver Lau yung kabila.
Si
Diba?
Boss Oliver
Nahirapan din in terms of matchup. But let's see how he would be matching up with the Hyundai Home Appliances. Ito yung mga BP check nga ng ating mga players, just a precaution. Syempre baka matagal hindi nakakapaglaro. Excited bumalik for the GABL para makapaglaro. So very important that all the BP pumasa sa ating resident doctor.
Again, our match at hand will be between the Hyundai Home Appliances up against 3MD Logistics, which will be starting in a few minutes, so make sure to not hop off your computer or your phone wherever you're watching this. So, we'll see you guys after this.
Namco is a place where we bring home our highly experienced and skilled mechanics from all over the world to serve their fellow Ilocanos. Kinagaget is one of the greatest traits of being an Ilocano, and together with the most advanced technologies, tools, and equipments, we proudly provide the most globally competitive service in the North. The true test of salesmanship is not when you sell a car, but it is when your customers keep coming back for more. And when they start recommending you to others, then you know you've done a great job. And that's what Namco is all about.
Our starting five, first for Hyundai Home Appliances, Edwin Yap, Jonathan Yu, Francis C, Dexter Kwan, and Peter Kosiep. While for 3MD Logistics is Charles Chua, Jason Tan, Mark Lim, Elijah Lim, and Chino Guasa to round off the 10 players right now on the court.
First look this season for Hyundai Home Appliances, and we would like to thank our alumnus, Andrew Ngee, owner of the Hyundai Home Appliances. Sa 3MD Logistics, yan, yung owner is MJ Tan or Mark Jason Tan. Kaya yun din ang gusto natin gawin sa liga na to, yung business networking amongst our alumni to strengthen it more.
That's the one of the benefits of being part of this kinds of leagues. Now let's wait for tip-off with Mark Stephen Lim in the middle. First, our game officials though, Kent Tabora, Jeff Savlan. And the ball lands with Hyundai. This first score is brought to you by Bounty Fresh, the one you deserve. Dexter Kwan, the first shot of this evening, no good. Looking at their lineup na Coach Edster for Hyundai, they're kind of loaded from top to bottom.
Oo. They have the first guard, Jonathan Yu. And of course, their Dexter Kwan na talagang up to now, sobrang fit na playing competitive basketball.
Mets Logistics Inc. That is our sponsor for the day. That is for all your cold storage solutions. Keep it frozen, keep it fresh.
Half-court setup by Hyundai Home Appliances. Ganun lang naman yung gagawin ng team na to eh. Quick short passes, trying to look for Dexter Kwan in the medium range, or to try to dump the ball to Francis C. or Dr. Edwin Yap down low.
Let's see what Hyundai does here. Or rather, overshot that shot. Here comes 3MD Logistics. Hyundai having the numbers. They're not wasting any time. But hot potato right there. Babalik sa 3MD Logistics yung bola.
Oh, to give additional credentials, Francis C. formerly played for Mapua Red Robins during his high school time. Nasa Grace, tapos ni-recruit, naglaro ng NCAA basketball for Mapua Red Robins.
So far here in our game right now, wala pang nakakascore. Let's see if this is the first one. Chino for three. There you go. All net.
Still hot is Chino Guasa. Last game was able to hit in the wing. I think 2 to 3 3-pointers. Ngayon, unang tira niya, 3 points kagad.
Midway Design Center. That is they provide modern and stylish solutions to your furnishing needs. So both home and office, sagot yan ng Midway Design Center.
Oo, kay Boss Ray Go. Kilala natin batch 2001. Let's look at this cold-blooded 3-point shot of the quarter. Again, that's by Mets Logistics, Cold Storage Warehouses.
Cold as ice with that shot for Chino Guasa, who had 12 points and 4 assists last game.
Dependable scorer itong si Chino eh. Outside shooting and open court basket.
Hirap nun, Coach. The fact na you really can't leave him open. It spaces up the floor for everybody right now.
So malayo yung malayo yung disparity in terms of their batches. Kaya siguro yung importante napapanood nila yung laro para alam nila kung paano yung gagawin game plan nila.
Medyo naipit ng kanya si Mark Lim. A pull-up shot. No time remaining. And that should still go back to Hyundai after a 24-second shot clock violation.
Yes, 24-second shot clock violation. Good team defense shown there by the blue shirts.
Prime Ventures Inc. They are afraid. And again, they provide home and office furniture.
Up and under move by Francis C. Tagal ko nang nakikita yan, especially during our time na magkakampe sa inter-batch.
Specialty of the house ba yan?
Oo. Galing ng footworks na itong si Francis C.
Had all the good intentions there with that drive, but all air. Hyundai once again running. It's a good tip, but recovered by number 16. As always, Dexter Kwan ready for that moment.
Kita mo, the veteran that he is. Yung natapik na yung pasa, composure to get that ball. He has that height advantage. Pasabit ng konti using the board and one for Dexter Kwan.
Last season pa yan, Coach Dexter Kwan, kapag I think it's a bad idea to give him soft fouls. You know it's gonna be an end one.
Kasi malaking guard to eh. In fact, sometimes he plays the 2 guard. Pag sa 2 guard siya, mahaba ang guard siya.
So you would say natural position ni Dexter Kwan yung 2 guard. Nag-switch lang. He's more of a wing. Okay.
Yeah, 2-3. face up, pull-up jumpers. And, alam mo, nung high school kami, not so long ago, Nico.
Mga 5 years ago lang.
Bumalik kasi siya, galing Canada. So, tawag sa kanya Air Canada
Air Canada.
during our high school time.
So Dexter Kwan before, I would assume he's athletic.
Yeah, very athletic.
Jason Tan with that shot. Spin move by C. Had to give it away. Mid-range jumper. No defense by 3MD. Peter Kosip.
Ito ang kailangan malaman ng 3MD. Okay, these Hyundai players, puro mga medium range specialist ng mga to. So you have to challenge all those mid-range shots.
So Coach Esther, kung ganun, more of would you try to force them outside the 3-point line?
Tama, oo. Kailangan, it's either you play them man-to-man or play them 1-2-2 and challenge those outside shots.
Here they head to the line. Hyundai. We got 2 free throws, but before that, we got a TV timeout, and that is brought to you by Chu Sarap.
Mahalin ka, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
That's Coach Boy De Vera, our tournament commissioner.
Talking to my former coach, Coach Ben Ong. Dalawa yan. Of course, I started my coaching career under Coach Boy De Vera at JRU Light Bombers. During the time nila Jasper Agovida and Joshua Saret and all.
Joshua Agovida, may ano ba yung kay Keith Agovida?
Keith Agovida.
That's the
Keith
same-
Agovida.
okay, as more
Keith
famously
Jasper.
known.
Keith Jasper Agovida.
Okay. Those were the days. And Keith Agovida, parang, Coach, napansin ko yung mga nakahandle mong players, yung mga may scoring record.
Scoring record.
Diba?
And incidentally, it's his birthday. Oo, so Keith
Today.
Jasper Agovida. Oh, Valentine's Day is his birthday. Happy birthday, Jasper Agovida.
Hyundai up by 5. Good defense here. Mid-range jumpers. Again, I think 3MD Logistic are still trying to figure out how to defend that.
Oh, I love this guy, Peter Kosip. Di mo talaga bibigyan ng open shot yan kasi he could really make those kinds of shots.
If you saw a while ago, Skills District, our official ball. Yan yung ginagamit natin ngayon na bola ng ating mga alumni players of Grace. And I believe they're selling this ball here in the Grace, in the SGS Stadium.
Surprisingly, it's Hyundai Home Appliances that is running, no? Every time they have the opportunity, they try to push the ball. Kahit hindi naman layup yung kanilang tira, just the right execution, trying to find the open man, 2 points pa din eh.
Minsan kasi yun yung rhythm ng team mo, yun yung gusto mong pace na i-follow. And sometimes it's where you find ways to make those shots.
This is a drive of MJ Tan. Merong foul there with that drive. And again, a bit of a background, MJ Tan, a.k.a. Kirilenko. Yes. During his time in high school kasi yun yung sikat eh. Lanky siya, mahaba.
Magaling rin ba sa defense, Coach Edson?
Yes, MJ. Saka mahilig din yung stretch shots.
Stretch. So parang may pagka Iceman, George Gervin.
Yan. Kung maalala pa nila kung sino si George Gervin.
Maalala nila yan. Siyempre, yung mga nanonood dito sa Grace Alumni Basketball League. Yung mga gusto natin sabihin, comment your batch, malalaman natin. From there, malalaman, okay, alam nito si George Gervin.
Again, if you want, calling all Grace alumni, if you want to your brand to be featured here in our Grace Alumni Basketball League, please do contact us. Marami po tayong space here for your brand recognition.
Lalo na yan, Chinese cuisine that will always go to Mandarin Sky. Especially now, pag may mga date kayo. It's a great thing to get. But there, Alex Tan.
That's what he does best. Lefty, switch shooting three-pointer. That's Alex Tan for Hyundai Home Appliances.
Ang mahirap dito sa 3MD Logistics, Hyundai, it doesn't matter. Mid-range, drive, free throws, tres.
Yes, that cold-blooded three-point shot of the quarter. Mets Logistics, Cold Storage Warehouses, Cebu, CDO, Balagtas, and Carmona.
3MD has not scored in a bit, but there you go, finally.
Kung score lang ang hahanapin, it's Brian Calantoc. He led his team in scoring during their last game.
Oh yes, you were there last time. Si Brian Calantoc ba, Coach Edster, aircraft ba dati? Ano ba?
Hindi.
Part ni-
Part siya, kakampi nila, Go Up and Up.
Ah, yes, go up and up. One of the teams I enjoy covering last year.
Simpleng-simple yan. Face up, walang challenge. He took the shot. Si Brian Calantoc during his high school was playing number 4 eh. No, kasi walang masyadong big man with together with Charleston Yam. But he was able to develop his outside shooting already. Mas komportable siya dyan sa number 3 spot.
Kenneth Young making one of two of his shots. And last game, Brian Calantoc, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Isa siya dapat sa mga asahan ng kanyang team ngayon if they want to catch up. Calantoc with the pass, Lim, floater, and it rolls.
This would be one of the advantage of 3MD Logistics, yung Elijah Lim at saka Brian Calantoc, because they are the youngest in this division. Diba? 35 above, nandun sila, 35, 36.
Actually, sila yung, which a good place to be in, right? Diba, Coach, pinag-usapan natin sa 35 and up and 34 and up. Yung ano bang ideal batch yung for playing basketball. But so far, experience is reigning over youth.
Oo, kasi yung tempo ng laro, control ng Hyundai Home Appliances right now. You would want 3MD Logistics to try to push the ball. Itakbo nila ng konti, fast-paced game para kasi yun yung magiging advantage nila.
Brian Calantoc got fouled, heads to the line, and makes the first one. He has one more. We got 3 minutes and 26 remaining here in the first quarter.
Kaya rin hindi nakakatakbo tong 3MD Logistics because Hyundai Home Appliances have been controlling the boards. Kaya hindi rin basta-basta makakakuha ng fast break play.
See here, 3MD trying to execute a zone defense. And they were able to get a stop right there. Lim asking for it. Ito mo dito 3MD trying to quicken the pace, hoping that it should work in their favor.
So, first shot by Jeff Chung. Misses the mark. Last game, Jeff Chung. Siya rin yung outside hitter nila. Outside shooter.
With the defense by 3MD, they get another stop. Only down by 6 now. Lim. It's a clean swipe.
Galing naman na pagkakaswipe doon ni Coach Ben Ong.
Ong gives it back to Tan. Coach Ben thinking about it. Chua. Seeing that his teammate is towering over his defenders, had no choice but to give it away. Hyundai back with an 8-point lead. We got a TV timeout brought to you by True Sarap. Let's take a look here one more time by Chua. The bright play of the quarter brought to you by Narva.
Ganda, great execution, high-low play. Jason Chua to Alexander Tan for the 2 points.
Mahalin ka, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Happy Valentine's again. Greetings from the 2024 Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League on behalf of everybody here. I hope you're all enjoying your date, your time right now at home.
Oo, syempre, kung hindi na makapaglabas.
Dali nyo na lang dito.
Oo, dito na lang. And, that's what pwede naman dito mag-enjoy and support your husband in playing.
Ooh, there you go. This time, Bert Calantoc feeding.
Chino Guasa, yes, second three-pointer by Chino Guasa.
Chua trying to counter Off to the far right, Brian Kalantok with the board. Brian not wasting any time. Is it back to Kirk? Kirk into the corner. 3MD swing the ball around this time. Another shot from 3, but this time off to the far left.
At least yung tempo ng laro, medyo binibilisan na ng 3MD and that would play dividend a little later for them.
ITG venture together, driving towards digital transformation. Iba na rin yung panahon ngayon, no, Coach Edster. Everything right now, if you want to be known, you have to publish it in social media.
Yes.
Take a look here. The cold-blooded three-point shot of the quarter brought to you by Mets Logistics, Inc. For all your cold storage solutions, check out Mets Logistics.
Another turnover forced there by the defense of Hyundai Home Appliances. There's Coach Ben Ong. Give and go. Naku, sobrang basic
That's
naman nun.
the benefit of having a coach like him on the floor.
Oo, sobrang basic. Give and go. Ben Ong and Alex Tan.
Fake and fouled once again. This time that is Mark Stephen Lim. And so far si Mark wala pang sa score, but hopefully it could change right here. Take a look here one more time at the replay a while ago. Give and go. And Ben Ong.
Simpleng basketball. And again, 3MD Logistics needs to do a good job or better job in trying to challenge all those medium range nanggagaling dito sa Hyundai Home Appliances. Uy!
Slipped out of his fingers.
Siyempre, this is the first game backed by Mark Stephen Lim. And medyo matagal-tagal din natin siyang hindi nakita maglaro. We're happy to see him once again here at our Grace Alumni Basketball League.
Tenassi is our official outfitter here for the 2024 GABL. And once again, Hyundai getting fouled right there. That is by Kenneth Young. He already had 2 free throws a while ago.
Oo, Kenneth Young. His go-to move, that one dribble power move underneath. Missed his first free throw, but maganda ang pinapakita ng Hyundai Home Appliances, up by 7 right now.
And sa Hyundai, they already have 8 free throws.
18. Oo, kasi they're dumping the ball inside and their big man is doing a good job really trying to pound that shaded lane.
And Mark Lim, medyo napalakas naman. From under the basket, Coach Ben.
Stop and pop. Ang ganda ng pagkakahinto and pop there. It's just kapos lang.
Brian Kalantok. It's like a Swiss Army knife pagdating sa 3MD Logistics. No? He can dribble, play defense, a primary scorer. One of the players to watch last season actually. Actually sa MVP rankings last
Yes,
time.
so another turnover by 3MD Logistics. So they have to take care of the ball better if they want to get back in this ball game.
At the end of the first quarter though, Hyundai Home Appliances up 22-15. Take a look here at some of the highlights brought to you by Mandarin Sky.
Oo, umpisa pa lang mainit na to si Chino Guasa hitting his first 3-pointers. But again, the veteran smarts of Hyundai Home Appliances starting off with that fast break play. Jonathan Yuto, Dexter Kwan. And the mid-range shooting of Peter Kosep. Nakita natin yan. And the give and go. Ben Ong, Kenneth Young, back to Ben Ong for that 2-point shot.
We'll get to see more of those in the second quarter.
Namco is a place where we bring home our highly experienced and skilled mechanics from all over the world to serve their fellow Ilocanos. Kinagaget is one of the greatest traits of being an Ilocano, and together with the most advanced technologies, tools, and equipments, we proudly provide the most globally competitive service in the North. The true test of salesmanship is not when you sell a car, but it is when your customers keep coming back for more. And when they start recommending you to others, then you know you've done a great job. And that's what Namco is all about.
Babalik tayo dito sa second quarter. Laban ng Hyundai Home Appliances up against the 3MD Logistics.
Naman, one shot na lang ang binibigay ng Hyundai Hyundai Home Appliances dito sa 3MD Logistics. Doing very well in boxing out, kaya walang second chance point for 3MD Logistics.
Si Brian Calantoc showing us why he's one of the favorites always for MVP. But this time, I think that's called for charging, right? Or
blocking.
blocking.
Oo.
Lim tried his best to draw a charge.
Yeah, 4 against 1. Sometimes sa fast break, hindi mo kailangan naman ng laging fast eh. Lagi natin nababanggit yan dito sa ating coverage. You still need to execute during fast break plays.
Definitely. And Coach Ed, sir, I just want to ask you, ano bang mga napansin mo dito sa first quarter between the two teams?
Yeah, first quarter, Chino Guasa hitting his 2 3-pointers. Yun yung maganda. But Hyundai having higher percentage during that first quarter, 47% against that of 35% against 3MD Logistics.
Gusto ko sa Hyundai dito na coach, yung extra passes. They look for the perfect, the perfect shot, no? Like, it's more of sinong wide open dito.
Tama.
Walang nagbabakaw, as they say.
Quick short passing and then finding the open shooter. That's for Hyundai. First time I've seen that they had this offensive rebound para sa 3MD Logistics, courtesy of Albert Chua.
Charles Albert Chu was from Vicon last season.
Last season, the champion team.
And actually, ito si Charles Albert Chua had 18.6 rebounds, 5 assists. He was the first option in their first game.
Ang maganda dito kay Charles Albert Chua is his aggressiveness.
Agree.
To make a basket, whether it's from outside, fast break, and to be depensa din talaga.
Keep it frozen, keep it fresh. That's Mets Logistics Inc. It's all for all your cold storage solutions.
So overshot, Dennis Yu. Kanina, I was able to make that basket, pero ngayon overshot that one. So strength, Hyundai Home Appliances, their mid-range shooting, their offensive rebounding, so far that's where they're going.
Yan, napapansin natin. So far, what keeps Hyundai with the lead is because of their rebounding. They are really preventing the white shirts from getting those extra possessions.
Oh, the ball handling skill of the big man, Francis C.
That looked good. That shot looked good. It was in line, but sinumulang lang.
Oo, si Francis kasi dati plays guard yung earlier years niya. Biglang tumangkad, lumaki. So ngayon, playing for Hyundai Home Appliances.
Yan yung mga pinagpala ng Diyos. Yung mga played guard as a small person and just grew up. Got taller rather. Sa akin, stayed as a guard forever. Wala na yung grow taller part.
As long as we enjoy the game, yun naman ang important.
Yes, definitely yun lang naman. 3MD Logistics are right here. Kalantok this time, but the ball goes over the backboard.
So I think the game plan of Hyundai Home Appliances is to give those outside shots dito sa 3MD Logistics. They are challenging them to take those outside shots.
Ganda ng patience doon that is Francis C.
Ganda ng pagkaka-peke din niya. Napalipad niya si MJ Tan. And the veteran that he is, medyo sumabit to. 2 shots, act of shooting kasi for Francis C.
Nakita mo doon sa ngiti ni MJ na alam niyang nahuli siya.
Oo, sumabit siya.
Francis C. missing his first free throw. Second one. All net.
So 2 big man now for Hyundai Home Appliances. That's Eddie C. and Francis C. in the ball game.
MJ Tan had to get creative in order to hoist up that shot, but it ends with Brian Calantoc, although he hits a wall named Eddie C.
Maganda pagkakadepensa. Let's see kung kanino tatawagan yung foul. That's number 22. That's umabante daw ng konti, sabi ng referee. So, maganda, 3MD Logistics swinging the ball and then right there and there medyo umatake ng maganda.
No, Coach Edster, after seeing your great photo there, no, people should be more aware of how they handle their finances,
Yeah.
especially at this point in their lives.
Yes, so kung kailangan natin ng life insurance or health insurance, kindly consider AXA and yours truly to service you.
None better, if you ask me.
Now, 3MD Logistics trying to employ a pressure defense.
Ayan na, gumagana.
Gets a steal there. That's good. You could hear Kirk Kalantok in the sidelines trying to egg his team out. A 2-2-1 pressure defense. Let's see how the Hyundai would break this press.
Again, MJ Tan with another steal.
4 against 2. Extra passing, good pass.
Brian Kalantok loves to hit that shot from the elbow.
Ganda ng art ng tira ni Brian and you have to give them credit right now. Hindi sila nagmadali. They try to find the open man and it was Brian Kalantok hitting that mid-range J.
The man of the hour right now, which leads to Hyundai calling a timeout.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Para sa mga ngayon lang nag-log in sa ating laro, Coach Edster, paano nakahabol ang 3MD? From being down 10? 8, 10 points?
One is they up the tempo. Okay? Binilisan na nila. Kanina kasi nasa tempo sila ng Hyundai home appliances eh. And they are now imploring that trap. And how do you break a trap? You attack it. And that's what Emerson did with that 3-point shot.
And that's what Emerson did.
Yeah, did.
Hyundai medyo nakahinga after that 3-bomb from Emerson.
Oo, medyo nadagdagan ng kalamang enough breathing room for them para ibalik yung tempo na gusto nila.
Tingnan natin dito kung makakadagdag pang Hyundai sa kanilang lamang. Pero gumalaw ata. Oh, I think that's a foul on, I believe, MJ Tan.
Let's see the call of the ref. Yes, it was holding foul of MJ Tan. Simply because there's yung height difference. Diba? This is the cold-blooded 3-point shot by Emerson D. Nako, kung saan-saan ko nakikita yung 3-point shot na yan. Dito sa GABL, sa JCI Manila Basketball League. Very dependable, Emerson D in the 3-point range.
So for Hyundai, 2 for 6 right now from 3. So pag kay Emerson, Coach Edster, you really have to close out. You can't leave him open.
Tignan mo yung execution ng Hyundai, no? Halos walang dribble. Just trying to pass the ball around, getting the open shot.
Kalantok playing facilitator. Great extra pass for 3MD.
And Mark Stephen Lim finding Elijah Lim. Those quick short passes, yun na yun, doon na nagdidepend itong 3MD Logistics.
Napansin na rin ni Mark Lim na, okay, my shot's not going in. I'll try to pass. Look at, like here, the bright play of the quarter brought to you by Narva. Mark Lim.
Sabi ni Mark Stephen Lim, veterano na rin naman ako, Coach Edster.
Ayan, he get a steal. Another one for Steven Lim. Playing like Jokic.
So, point center for 3MD Logistics.
That was a great closer kay Brian Kalantok, but even better offense though.
Up and under move by Brian Kalantok. Another steal by 3MD. Sorry, miss for Brian. Elijah Lim floater.
Almost an end one. Ito, Coach Edster, no? They are getting those second chance opportunities.
Ngayon, they're a bit, kanina medyo parang makita mo medyo hesitant eh. But now, they're being more aggressive. They're trying to use their trapping defense to get some more possessions for them, more opportunity. Pero hindi pa rin nila malamangan itong Hyundai home appliance.
And Elijah Lim, you can see how aggressive he is when it comes to attacking the boards, rather attacking the rim.
Bati lang natin yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon sa ating Facebook Live. Oliver Lau, Heidelin Chan, Rubenso, Sir Ruben, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for tuning in here sa ating Grace Alumni Basketball League.
Thank you to everybody supporting. May warning for delay of game. So far, Elijah Lim offline from the free throw line.
Ito na isa sa mga paborito kong player, Edwin Herrera, in the ball game now for Hyundai Home Appliances.
Lim binigay kay Brian Kalantok. Brian, no one there to contest him.
Again, the fast-paced game is going 3MD's way.
That was a good stop.
They're up by 1.
C, turnaround, hook shot, it's good. They regain back the lead.
The big man of Hyundai Home Appliances, meron magaganda footwork. They know how to use their body sa ilalim. Kaya dapat hindi payagan ng 3MD makapag-set up ng ganun.
This time, Mark Stephen Lim way outside the paint. The drive. All air. Here comes Dexter Kwan. Kwan. Great pass to Jonathan Yu.
Gaano karaming beses na natin nakikita yung ganung connection. Sometimes Jonathan Yu to Dexter Kwan, but this time it's Dexter Kwan to Jonathan Yu. That fast break of the quarter is brought to us by Geely.
I don't go for bare minimum, be it for myself, my career, or my car.
Coming from the States, we have very high standards, and Namco has not only met my expectations, but their staff has been more than accommodating.
Kaya naman sa Namco talaga, napanatag ang loob ko.
Sure win ako with Namco.
Detoy ni Ed Dakiwag, proudly Ilocano. Detoy ti Namco. Detoy ti Mapagtalkan. Also, proudly Ilocano.
We're back here in the second quarter between Hyundai Home Appliances up against 3MD Logistics. And Coach Edster, from what looks like a first quarter pointing towards Hyundai's way, 3MD nakasagot.
Oo, nakasagot through their trapping defense and their outside sniping. Hindi pa pumuputok kayo itong si Jeff Chung, but was called an offensive foul there. Pag-drive niya, pag-kick out niya, medyo nadiinan pa niya ng konti yung defender. That's why it was called for an offensive foul.
That's unable to control your momentum. Hyundai getting the stop they want. Because it looks like the momentum's with 3MD.
Oo, tingnan mo. Halos walang dribble, moving the ball around, trying to find their open teammates. And with that, flash lang nung Kenneth Young. Give the ball to him. 2 points for Hyundai.
Parang nanonood ako ng EuroLeague, Coach Edson. Because maraming ganyan sa EuroLeague where the ball doesn't even touch the floor. It's just all passing.
For those who are watching, just try to count the number of dribbles.
For Hyundai.
Oo, pagtawid ng half court, halos walang dribble when they try to set up their plays. Oh. Swing the ball to the left. Dexter Kwan, dump it sa loob, labas uli. Simple, Nico.
Definitely. And that's something that's a lost art in basketball. Just a simple play. Sometimes you see a lot of players trying to create something by doing a lot of dribbling moves.
And that's how you try to break up a 2-3 zone. You break it with the outside shooting or quick short passes that would make the defense move from left to right or sa ilalim palabas na para kaya mong kontrahin yung galaw ng depensa.
14 seconds. Dexter Kwan.
Mga teachers natin sa Grace Christian College watching right now, Ma'am Ligaya Gonzalez and Jacqueline Aguil. Thank you for tuning in.
We should have a teachers team here in the Grace Alumni Basketball League. That'll be fun. Parang guest team.
Happy Valentine's Day to you, Ma'am Ligaya.
It ends with Brian Kalantok. Kalantok being double teamed right now. Kita nila that he's a big threat here.
Miscommunication there in the pass and cut.
And Lim had to take that foul considering that Jonathan Yu was on his way to the basket.
Tignan mo rito, the veteran move of Jonathan Yu. Oh, diba? Protecting the ball with his body. Hindi nakapag-establish kagad ng position doon si Elijah. Foul was on him.
Jonathan Yu with 5 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. All-around game for him.
Oo, veterano na to si Jonathan Yu. And the reason why he was brought back in was dahil sa, diba? Sa trap kanina ng 3MD, maraming turnover kanina.
And Hyundai back with that 6-point lead after being down by 1, 28-29. They had a 6-0 run since then.
Walang masyadong movement dito for 3MD Logistics. Let's see Jeff Chung still missing from the three-pointer, Nico.
Although that's what you needed. That was a good shot. That was a good movement at least. Another foul here on 3MD, which means free throws. Penalty na rin.
Penalty na. That was a bad foul because Kirk Kalantok knows it. Nasa backcourt pa, trying to be over-eager, trying to get that ball. And again, calling all Grace alumni to our all Grace alumni community, message us to feature your brand here. Tulungan tayo in our business networking.
Yeah, definitely. Ang dami pa tayong mga ad spots na pwede pa isingit dito sa ating liga. Kalantok to Lim. Elijah Lim with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Faking that shot, attracting the defense. Gives it back to Jeff Chong, swing to Kirk.
This is better ball movement now for 3MD Logistics. Jeff Chong still missing his outside shot.
NBA range atin, Coach Edster.
Oo. Left-handed. Edwin Herrera for the three.
Bullseye 3.
Yan ang idol natin talaga sa three-pointers, Edwin Herrera.
And kahit ano, Coach Edster, no, slow yung release.
At saka nakapag-adjust na kasi during sa time namin, medyo mas malapit yung 3 points. Ngayon, medyo nilayo na yung 3 points. Still, nakapag-adjust na itong si sweet shooting Edwin Herrera.
Would you say si Jeff Chung as well, yung main weapon niya is from the 3-point area?
Yeah, 3-pointer talaga. It's a lengthy defender din tong si Jeff.
I could say na Dexter Kwan has been quiet in this game as well.
Oo, hindi naman, kumbaga, his teammates are delivering. Hindi na kailangan yung usual na monstrous game from him.
And from Hyundai right now, the scoring is, well, it's spread out between all the players here. No player in double digits yet.
Oh, Jonathan Yu with 7 and Francis C, I think, with 6.
Yeah. Oh, a good block from behind by Chino.
Let's see how 3MD would be executing here.
Kirk gives it back to Brian. Kalantok up against Kwan.
Cousin connection. Kirk to Brian Kalantok. Naku, yan ang pinakamahirap gawin sa basketball.
Wedgie.
Napakahirap gawin yan. And that ball possession will go to Hyundai, and Hyundai has the last shot in this quarter or in this half.
La Sherry, the home fragrance line. And that is yung ating mga ano din. If you need for room spray, scented candles, diffusers, that's the perfect one. Check out La Sherry.
La Sherry, yes. And later on, we would have our La Sherry best player of the game.
Mga candidates na tayo dito in mind. Actually, very clear who they could be. Kirk Kalantok. Hail Mary shot is no good. And Hyundai, after going down, after losing their lead here in the second quarter, is able to regain it back, and this time with a 7-point lead heading into the half.
Choose to be greater with Summit Natural Drinking Water.
Our drinking water of choice that helps refresh us with the right hydration.
At nagbibigay ng right minerals,
Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Namco is a place where we bring home our highly experienced and skilled mechanics from all over the world to serve their fellow Ilocanos. Kinagaget is one of the greatest traits of being an Ilocano, and together with the most advanced technologies, tools, and equipments, we proudly provide the most globally competitive service in the North. The true test of salesmanship is not when you sell a car, but it is when your customers keep coming back for more. And when they start recommending you to others, then you know you've done a great job. And that's what Namco is all about.
Choose to be greater with Summit Natural Drinking Water.
Our drinking water of choice that helps refresh us with the right hydration.
At nagbibigay ng right minerals,
Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
At halftime, it's Hyundai up 38-31 against 3MD Logistics. And once again, you're watching the 2024 Grace Alumni Basketball League brought to you by Bounty Fresh, the one you deserve.
Nakauna pa rin itong Hyundai. This Dexter Kwan getting that N1, yun yung sa tempo nila. But Chino Guasa hitting his first two outside shot, first two three-pointers. At sabi nga natin, itong Hyundai Home Appliances, they're veteran smarts, they're give and goes. Very effective for them.
And what I noticed here from Hyundai, they have 15 assists to the 10 only of 3MD.
Yung half-court setup nila, very effective for them. Nakabalik ng konti ang 3MD because of their trapping, getting those steals, forcing turnover. Pero pamatay sunog yung ginawa ni Emerson D with that three-pointer, and of course the outside sniping of Edwin Herrera.
Let's take a look here at some of the halftime stats between the two squads.
So both team almost having the same attempts. So 14 out of 32 for Hyundai, and I think Hyundai is a 38. Baliktad lang yung scoring natin doon. And this one is we'll try to look at the graphics later on in terms of who the leading scorer for us in this ball game.
Those highlights that you saw a while ago is brought to you by Mandarin Sky, and they serve great live seafood, delightful dim sums for all your Chinese food needs. Check out Mandarin Sky.
For the 3MD Logistics, Brian Kalantok leads the way with 13 points during that first half.
See there, another mid-range jump shot for Hyundai.
Peter Kosep still hitting his outside shot. That's his 3 out of 4. That's 75% accuracy for Peter Kosep.
Oh, I think Mark Lim. Well, actually, kaya na abot naman ni Chino. I think it's the power na medyo nabigla siya. Hence the ball going out of bounds.
3MD Logistics cannot afford to settle down on a 2-3 zone. Kasi alam ng Hyundai kung paano i-break yung 2-3 nila. Tama yan, quick short passes, trying to hit the high post, then the mid-range shooter. And right now, it's Ben Ong trying to take that three-pointer.
and consistently na pinapakita nila that we can break that kind of defense.
And then on the other side, they have also to take care of their basketball or their possession. Lagi sinasabi, basketball is a game of possession. The more possession, the more opportunity for you to score.
Yes. Off to the right, MJ Tan secures the board. 2 versus 1 advantage for 3MD, and they score.
Great execution there. And the reason why they did that was because of that rebound by MJ Tan, releasing the ball to Albert and the sprinting Chino Guasa for that fast break play.
Great rebound and put back for Hyundai. Once again, a 9-point lead.
Yung nga, sabi natin, importante na makuha ng Hyundai yung defensive rebound so they can run.
MJ
Or that's
Tan.
3MD Logistics, sorry.
Yes. Brian Kalantok this time from mid-range. Although it's off to the right. Coach Ben with the fake. Almost fooling everybody right there.
That's 3 against 2.
Mark Lim. Almost entering the hoop, but again, he'll have free throw attempts 3 and 4 here.
Si Mark Stephen Lim, we call him Tibor. No? He's a big man, pero he plays face-up basketball ever since. So, kasi for a big man, magandang ball handling na itong si Stephen.
And I would say underrated yung vision when it comes to finding his teammates as well.
Here comes the pressure defense again for 3MD Logistics. Kailangan ma-disrupt nila kahit pa paano, ma-disrupt nila yung passing ng Hyundai Home Appliances.
Yung napansin ko kanina, Coach Edster, it's their full court trap yung gumana. That's the reason why they were able to catch up a while ago. So, ang tanong, makita ba natin yun ulit? Or not so much because of the personnel that they have right now?
But they have to do it consistently. Just say, medyo underman or hindi sanay in terms of not everyone can do the trapping. Pero they have to do that.
By the way, volleyball camp for those who are interested, that is by Head Start Sports Academy along with World Balance. And the 8th session start from March 2 to April 27, every Saturday 2 to 4 p.m. Registration fee is 4,500 for 9 years old and above.
Yeah, so if you want your kids to be active in sports, please consider Head Start Sports Academy. Dito yan sa SGS Stadium.
And based on my stories with you, Coach, everything starts with those camps. So this is where you find like long-lasting friendships, players you would think reach far, considering that everything that they learn from the basics all starts here in the SGS Stadium.
Good fast break play there for 3MD Logistics by MJ Tan. Tingnan natin itong trapping na to kung gagana ulit for them. Another possession. 3 against 2.
Parang that defense is designed for MJ Tan to get his steals. Tatlo na ata si MJ from there.
Pero nga, sabi natin maganda kay MJ his length and his agility. Getting that. Look at this fast break play. Not as high as he was sky for that layup, pero it's just the same 2 points for 3MD Logistics.
Again, the 4th steal of MJ Tan to Chino Guasa. Once again, this kind of defense is helping them catch back.
I think anytime soon we'll be seeing Jonathan Yu coming back in this ballgame or Jerry Lim to give additional ball handler. Pero sabi ni Coach Ben, no worries. Ito ang 2 points para sa amin.
Sobrang maasama talaga mid-range jumper ni Coach Ben. And in transition pa yun.
Hindi ko nababanggitin kung ilang taon na si Coach Ben, ha? Basta coach ko yan dati.
Ay, di ba 35? 35 ata.
Let his game do the talking.
Brian Kalantok, a rare miss from the mid-range area. He usually makes those from that spot sa elbow.
And tignan mo, 1-shot attempt lang for 3MD Logistics. Again, the big man of Hyundai Home Appliances doing very well in controlling that board.
3MD got lucky there after an open 3-pointer. Misses for Hyundai. It's lifting.
Yes,
Right?
oh, dribbling violation there.
That is Charles Albert Chua.
44-38, 6-point lead. Magandang training din to for our 48 above team. How to break this trap by 3MD Logistics.
And so far, Charles Albert Chua having a, would you say, so-so game. He has 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And medyo nako-contain siya ng Hyundai.
Oh, kasi alam naman natin how he is in the offensive end. But syempre, napapagod din because they're doing all the traps.
Ong to Young to the left side for Dexter Kwan. That's precision from Hyundai.
Basic play, getting that ball on top of the key, then swinging it to the weak side where Dexter Kwan is open.
Again, the GABL will not be possible without Summit Water. Right hydration, right minerals. Hashtag thirst for more.
Oh, Jeff Chung still not hitting his mark. He's now 0 out of 7 from the 3-point range. Malaking bagay yan for 3MD Logistics.
Definitely. And once those shots start hitting, it could definitely change the whole defense for Hyundai of how they attack the Charles Albert Chua.
Oh,
no good.
Medyo nag-anticipate ng tawag doon si Albert Chua. No call. Let's see how Hyundai would execute here.
The 3 ball looked like it was going in, but it hits the back rim. Brian Calantoc with the hit and the bucket.
Ganyan ang pwedeng gawin ng 3MD Logistics eh. Every time they see Brian Calantoc running the wing, bigay mo na yung bola. His length at saka his youthful legs is advantage in this 35 above division.
And Brian Calantoc breathing life to his team here in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 54 remaining. And Calantoc actually has 15 points and 10 rebounds now in this game.
Double-double there for him. So we are seeing some players huffing and puffing right now at the latter part of our third quarter.
Ayun yung yung, would you say defense ng full court? Syempre, really sucks a lot of your energy. Ben Ong.
Yes, the veteran that he is, Coach Ben Ong, delivering that outside shot, that three-pointer from 6.9 points, Nico. Laking bagay.
If I'm 3MD Logistics, I should assign a man to Coach Ben Ong.
Yeah, they have to challenge those outside shots of 3MD of Hyundai Home Appliances.
And Brian Calantoc right there was wide open, but hits the back rim. And look here once again at the cold-blooded three-point shot of the quarter by Ben Ong. Brought to you by Mets Logistics Inc.
Tagal ko nang nakikita yan. High school pa lang ako, pinapanood ko na yan si Coach Ben. And he still continue to deliver in that three-point range.
Nakakalaban mo pa rin ba yan sa other leagues?
Hindi na masyado, pero he also represents the Philippines in the Filipino-Chinese International Veterans Tournament.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Sa mga 60 above division.
That's something else if you're gonna represent the country. Kahit ano pang tournament yan, Jeff Chong having a forgettable game, gives it to Elijah Lim.
Again, just one shot for 3MD Logistics.
You can see there, I think that Elijah Lim was trying to swipe the ball from behind, but instead he's called for a foul.
Oo. Sa mga ganun pagkakataon where you are able to double team someone with the ball, tas wala nang dribble, talagang patient na wag nang pumalo or tumapik.
Due to Dexter Kwan once again. Ready made a few shots from that area. Edwin Yap.
Oo, the height advantage of Hyundai Home Appliances. Kanina si Francis C. ang problema ng 3MD Logistics. Ngayon naman, itong si Dr. Edwin Yap.
And Jeff Chong, 0 for 8 in this game. Almost a swipe by Lim, but it goes back to the blue shirts.
You would love the kind of defense Elijah is doing for 3MD Logistics. Really trying to pressure that ball to try to force some turnovers.
This is the biggest lead for home appliances with 11. Let's see if they can add more to this before we head to the fourth quarter. Lim, great job disrupting that ball, and it still stays with the white shirts.
The two referees pointing to 3MD Logistics. They need a basket right now, down by 11 points.
We have 1 minute and 46 remaining here in the third. Mark Lim showing us his footwork, although he got bothered there by the defense of Hyundai.
Oh, baliktad naman. It's Hyundai trying to run. Chester saw with a 3. Second opportunity for Hyundai, missed by Jonathan Yu.
Jonathan Yu had a clear look at the basket, but no cigar. Another board for Hyundai. 1 versus 2. Tingnan natin ang gagawin ni Yu. Pull-up jumper, and he gets fouled in the process.
So that stop and pop by Jonathan Yu. His go-to moves ever since. Catching a foul there. 2 free throws now for Jonathan Yu. Wala ngayon yung kapatid niya, si Joseph Yu. Parehas na matinding gwardya yan.
Actually, yes. You would say that they have similar games. No?
Oo, parehas. Parehas pesky defender and outside shooters.
But I think from what I see from Jonathan, he's more of may mapagka all-around scorer na doesn't matter. Stop and pop, create off the dribble.
Saka laging kondisyon eh. Yung pacing niya sa laro, napakaganda.
3MD now down by 12. They're in a bit of a scoring drought here in the third. Will this end it? Still no good. 45 seconds remaining here.
Hyundai doing a good job talaga. Terrific job in controlling the boards.
Jonathan Yu gives it back to Dexter Kwan. Kwan telling his teammates where to go. A risky pass. Yu over the outstretched arms of Mark Lim. But it's a foul on Hyundai after I think a push-off.
Oo. It's over-eager to get that offensive rebound. Third foul now for Eddie C.
Eddie C called for his second foul in this game. He has 5 rebounds and an assist. Still looking for those first points.
Still a 12-point lead by Hyundai Home Appliance. Let's see how this quarter would end.
Elijah Lim gives it to Albert. Albert wasting the shot clock. Albert drives right. The last second pass. Hobbled though.
Grabe interior defense ang Hyundai Home Appliance. Getting that defensive stop in the third quarter.
And at the end of the third, Hyundai increasing their lead. Heading to the final frame, 52-40. Take a look at some of the quarter highlights brought to you by Mandarin Sky Seafood Restaurant.
Maganda yung kinuntinyo ng 3MD Logistics, yung pressure defense nila. But during the half-court setups, talagang very patient itong Hyundai Home Appliances getting those open shots from Dexter Kwan. Ito naman yung magandang drive ni Brian Calantaw. We see glimpse and spurts of those pressure defense. Pero laging may sagot itong Hyundai Home Appliances, especially their outside shooting. Coach Ben Ong drilling that three-pointer for them.
On to the final frame we go.
I don't go for bare minimum, be it for myself, my career, or my car.
Coming from the States, we have very high standards, and Namco has not only met my expectations, but their staff has been more than accommodating.
Kaya naman sa Namco talaga, napanatag ang loob ko.
Sure win ako with Namco.
Detoy ni Ed Dakiwag, proudly Ilocano. Detoy ti Namco. Detoy ti mapagtalkan. Also, proudly Ilocano.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
You're looking at the team with a 12-point lead heading to the fourth quarter. Hyundai Home Appliances in a cruise control.
Oo, banggitin din natin yung shuffling of the players by Coach Joseph Tai, who is also my coach during my high school pero sa track and field naman. Yan, si Coach Joseph Tai.
Tingnan natin. And Coach Edster, I want to ask you, what happened in the third?
Oh, 3MD Logistics tried to do what they did nung nag-catch up sila, pressure defense. Pero yung veteran smarts ng Hyundai Home Appliances trying to control the tempo was effective for them. Kasi minsan pa nagmamadali, nagkakaroon ng ganong error eh. So
Yeah.
iba yung nagmamadali sa mabilis ang laro. So hopefully 3MD Logistics will be able to execute better.
You can see here, Dexter Kwan gives it to Jonathan Yu. They are trying to slow down the pace of this game, and this is what increased their lead in the first place.
Yung tempo na ganyan, and open shots like that, you don't want to give them those kind of a shot. Dennis Yu, Peter Kosep, Ben Ong, Dexter Kwan, they are dead shot. And especially yung 3-pointers kanina ni Emerson D, Alex Tan, and of course, Edwin Herrera.
Mark Lim backs on his defender, gives it back to Elijah with a floater. No good. Lim trying to battle for the board. Jonathan Yu and Kwan. That's just hard to stop for sure, Coach Edster.
Oo, binanggit ko kanina, sanay na sanay tayo makita Jonathan Yu to Dexter Kwan or Dexter Kwan to Jonathan Yu. And they're running and still running.
Speaking of running, that is a fast break of the quarter brought to you by Geely here. Yu to Kwan, automatic.
Yes.
You're looking at the Head Start Sports Academy, but this time for the basketball camp. For 7 years old and above, registration fee is 5K. There's 8 sessions from April 4 to 29, and then another 8 sessions from March 2 to April 27. So sign up now, right?
Oo, sa mga nandito sa SGS Stadium who prefer to spend their Valentine's Day here supporting their loved ones, maraming salamat. And for those who are tuning in, hope you're enjoying the kind of production that we're giving you for our coverage.
True Sarap brought you that timeout a while ago in order to stop the bleeding, considering that Hyundai is in fine form right now. 3MD still has a lot of time though, Coach Esther. 8 minutes and 35.
They have to do a good job, and that's one thing that you would want to see for 3MD Logistic. Mark Stephen Lim hitting that inside pivot. That's N1. Kailangan lang ma-shoot ng free throw niya.
That is his first field goal in this whole game.
Oo nga, sabi natin, last game di siya nakapaglaro. Baka sobrang excited maglaro, medyo mataas ang BP. Ngayon, he has a taste of a first game right now. Baka ito na hinihintay natin, and hopefully sumabay yung mga outside shooting din ng ibang teammates.
56-42, and still Mark Lim having troubles at the free throw line. Dexter Kwan being double teamed right now. You can see here the full court press once again.
Ito yun ka, they were able to force another 3-point, another turnover. Kailangan lang maka-execute pabalik itong 3MD Logistics.
Chino giving it to MJ Tan. MJ Tan has been a bit quiet in the offensive department. Albert, there you go!
A 5-0 run now by 3MD Logistics. It's 56-45.
Kahit ang kailangan mo sa 3MD, kailangan mo yung presence rin ni Albert Chua sa 3-point area kasi nahihirapan sila dito eh. Pero,
Jason Chua, the big J, answering back. Talagang laging merong sagot itong Hyundai Home Appliances every time the 3MD Logistics are having their run.
Gusto ko yung nickname nila, the Big J.
Yes, oo.
Albert Chua again, but that's gonna be 3 free throws.
Medyo nasagi ng konti ni Dexter Kwan. Here's the cold-blooded three-point shot of the quarter by Charles Albert Chua, brought to us by Mets Logistics for your cold storage warehouse solution. Yan, Mets Logistics.
And you can't keep a good player like Charles Albert Chua down.
Oh, happy birthday kay Dodong! Dodong, happy birthday!
Sa mga nasa comments, greet nyo si Dodong na happy birthday. Nabigyan pa ng moment to shine. Baka ma-discover yan.
Oo, napakasipag nating utility guy here at SGS Stadium.
Unfortunate though for Albert Chua, only 1 for 3 at the line. Jonathan Yu evades the first line of defense. Dexter Kwan right there. What a safety blanket to have for Hyundai.
Oh, yun nga maganda sa Hyundai. They're able to hit their outside shot. Second is yung rebounding. Okay, they try to limit 3MD Logistics to just one attempt. And on the other side, meron silang mga second chance points.
So inbound is Jonathan Yu with 7 minutes and 15 remaining. Can Hyundai hold on? Kwan driving through the teeth of the defense. Last minute pass to Chua. And you can see here, MJ Tan outrunning everybody.
Oh, that breakout. Again, dahil nakuha nila yung defensive rebound. So that's very important for 3MD Logistics. Alam ko, medyo malaki ang height disparity. But whenever they get that defensive rebound, may nagli-leak out sa kanila just like what MJ Tan did. That's good for 2 points for 3MD Logistics.
That is the, I could say that is the easiest basket for MJ Tan in this game so far. It's a push-off from Hyundai. I think kay Doc Edwin ata yung ano na yun.
Yung tawag yan.
Siguro.
Jason Chua.
Okay, Jason Chua, correction.
Again, 3MD Logistics. Half-court setup right now. Let's see how they would break this press.
MJ Tan.
Sayang, the line was good for him.
From our angle as well, it looked like it was going in. Dexter Kwan, no call right there. And it goes back to the white shirts. Great stand by MJ Tan.
Oo, good call, good non-call there by the referee. Medyo incidental yung contact. The ball kay sa 3MD Logistics. So Jeff Chung now is back in the ball game. They badly needs his outside sniping.
Brian drives left. Albert Chua made a three-pointer in this quarter already. Jeff Chung looking to add more points to his name. Kalantok, great defense for Hyundai, but they find Chino for 3 at the right time.
Ang taas ng percentage dito ni Chino Guasa. Siguro dahil nanonood ang wife niya, si Cherry. So dito sila nag-spend ng Valentine's. So sabi, siguraduhin mo maganda laro mo. Ha?
At siguraduhin mo mananalo kayo.
And that's what Chino is doing right now.
Chino Guasa, one of the main performers for 3MD. And just like that, a 5-point swing in a matter of 30 seconds.
And down by only 5 points right now with 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. That Masumak strong play of the quarter by Mark Stephen Lim.
Everything is clicking right now. Tignan natin kung tuloy-tuloy yan.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, my bounty friend. My bounty friend.
We gotta really appreciate the families watching here inside the SGS Stadium. Perfect Valentine's Day. Underrated place to be in.
Oh, that's the family of MJ Tan watching here. Let's see, it's a different trapping. It's 1-2-1-1 trapping now for 3MD Logistics. Almost a turnover saved by Dr. Edwin Yap.
But Brian Kalantok was right there to disrupt that pass. Great defense by 3MD. So it's a matter, Coach Edster. So how will you mix that kind of defense to preserve your energy as well?
Oh, syempre, dapat makaagaw sila para hindi sayang yung pagod. At saka pa nakaka-shoot sila ng ganyan.
Let's see what the verdict is here. Is it a foul on? Kaninong foul to? Is it on the offensive side of the ball or is it on the defense?
I don't know what that call is all about. Para kasing no?
Kay Jonathan Yu daw.
Oo, at saka tinanggal mo yung yung 2 points doon sa 3MD Logistics. So, but that was the decision of the referee giving that call against Jonathan Yu.
I would say that's a great foul by Jonathan Yu.
Yeah.
He went for the ball, and there you go. But Chino Guasa once again.
Sabi niya, naku, nabanggit ni Sir Edster na nanonood yung Macy's. Have to do very well. But like what we mentioned in our coverage, lagi may sagot ang Hyundai Home Appliance.
That's why they're really hard to beat here.
Oo, si Mark Stephen Lim, halos di na bumababa. Ngayon sa kinakapusan ng hangin. So it's 4 against 5 for Hyundai or for 3MD.
Brian Kalantok with a rush shot though. Here comes Jonathan Yu. Trap had to give it to Chua. Chua, no look pass to you and fishes the foul. Oh, but rather it's called for traveling.
Anticipating that contact. Ito yung cold-blooded 3-point shot by Chino Guasa.
Upon looking here, Chino Guasa now has 4 3-pointers out of 6 attempts.
Oh,
that is 66%. Really
grabe
good.
Yan, grabe.
Albert Chua wanted to give it to the middle, but it was kicked by Doc Edwin.
Ngayon, markman na si Chino Guasa. Jonathan Yu applied that pressure on him. Papansin mo, mataas na ang kuha sa kanya.
Kalantok with the eyes of the defense on him. MJ Tan fakes, drives instead. Almost, but that's gonna be 2 free throws. Or on the floor.
Yeah, on the floor. The referee called it on the floor. That's good. Up fake.
Although, ata coach, penalty na rin, Hyundai.
Penalty na rin.
Oh, wait, let's see.
Yes, penalty.
Penalty na.
Basic play. You get that ball in the mid-range, face the basket, upuan mo ng konti, kumagat sa peke mo, then that's an open lane for MJ Tan.
Ano nagbago para sa 3MD dito sa fourth quarter?
Tumaas yung yung fast-paced game. Okay, they were able to force some turnover and then may konting pressure sa depensa.
After looking here, Coach Edster, 3MD, even though they're severely outnumbered, 49-36, it's just, I think, the pace that their assist went up, the ball movement. And there, the extra hustle. And the 3-pointers of Chino Guasa.
Oh, he was able to connect already. Great block there by Edwin Yap. We have to give credit to the undersized 3MD Logistics like MJ Tan and Jeff Chung getting another possession for them.
Jeff Chung, another 3, almost 0 for 9. Guasa with the board. Ooh, and he's called for traveling.
Oo, medyo naramdaman niya na may double team here. He wanted to get out of that double team. Was called for travel. So they need one stop here, while for Hyundai Home Appliances, kailangan naman ng pamatay sunog dito sa possession na to.
Simple basketball here by Hyundai. Flash to the middle, but MJ Tan with his 5th steal to Chino. Someone trailing behind him, and Guasa once again with 18 points out on the board. The leading scorer for both teams right now.
Oo, Chino Guasa coming alive here. They're applying the pressure. He's hitting that 3-pointer as he's running as well.
Doc Edwin gives it to Chua, who's waiting at the mid-range, but an offensive board for Hyundai.
Yun nga ang kailangan Those, they have to get that rebound. That's 3MD Logistics. I know yung height advantage nasa Hyundai Home Appliances, but 3MD needs to get that rebound. But MJ Tan with an N1. Dalawa na lang to, Nico.
That is some inspired play by MJ Tan. Let's take a look here one more time at the fake, the spin move over Doc Edwin. See a tough play. Up and under.
Oo, up and under play for MJ Tan.
MJ Tan has a chance to cut this lead to just 1 with 2 minutes and 54 remaining. Although he's having his struggles at the free throw line.
Tama.
Question, will it come back to haunt them? So far, if you look at the free throw percentage of 3MD, it's 7 of 24, only 29%.
Again, offensive rebounding by Hyundai. Medyo kinakapos ng hangin na itong some of the players of 3MD Logistics. But they have to press on kasi yung momentum is on their side. Important that they take care of this possession.
Every possession now valuable. MJ Tan, no call!
Oo, medyo may kasamang hapo yung tira doon ni MJ Tan.
Almost a swipe there from Chino at the back. Dexter Kwan with Albert Chua on him. And Chino actually almost double teamed. Chua, mid-range jumper, all board. But once again, the offensive rebounding of Hyundai, breathing life to their game here right now.
Mapapagod ang 3MD Logistics trying to press the ball. But if they don't get that defensive rebound, masasayang. And this is what happened here. Kenneth Young doing what he does best. Crushing the board, getting that offensive rebound, and putting that back in.
If you're unable to make, unable to box out Hyundai, they're gonna make you pay.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, my bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Hyundai currently up 64-60 with 2 minutes remaining here, Coach Esther. This is what we expect when it comes to GABL games.
Kanina we thought that Hyundai will be running for a win already, runaway win. But bumalik itong 3MD Logistics with their pressure defense and outside shooting.
Mark Lim.
Sorry miss there for Mark Stephen Lim. Peter Kosep is now back on the floor for Hyundai Home Appliance.
Peter Kosep, one of those mid-range assassins for Hyundai. Kwan. Peter. Is it back to Dexter? A flash to the middle. C, spin move. Lefty finish, no good.
Oh, they have to push this ball. That's 3MD Logistics.
Albert Chua gives it to Brian Kalantok. He loves that spot. Will he make them pay? And yes, he does.
Malinis na malinis ang mid-range shot there by Brian Kalantok. 2-point lead, 1 minute 15 seconds.
A minute and 15 remaining. Let's see what happens here. We're now in the deep waters between Hyundai and 3MD Logistics. The signature defense for 3MD, but Dexter Kwan was able to break away and give it to Kenneth Young.
What a power move there by Kenneth Young, protecting the ball with that body. Talagang minama na yan sa ilalim to give them that comfortable 4-point lead.
This is the perfect time for Jeff Chung to make a basket. They need his 3-ball. Will this be it? Still no good for Jeff Chung. He's currently 0-11.
Oh, off night for him. And, but may chance pa sila. This is just a 4-point lead.
C gives it to a running Dexter Kwan. Sorry, miss. 28 seconds remaining here. Brian Kalantok's at the other end. Pulls up for 3.
Wow! What a shot there by Brian Kalantok. Fast break, 3-pointer by Brian Kalantok. Cuts the lead to 1.
While being down 4, that's a timeout on the floor. Let's take a look here one more time of this sequence.
Sabi niya, kanina pa kami naghahabol. Subukan ko na tong 3. He was able to make it. That's a medyo nadulas pa yung pasa doon ni Jeff Chung. But no worries. Brian Kalantok is in control.
Make sure to stay with us to see the final 22.9 seconds remaining of this game. Again, Head Start Sports Academy, if you missed this a while ago, they have a volleyball camp which starts on March 2, which runs till April 27, 8 sessions every Saturday, 2 to 4 p.m. And then for a basketball camp for 7 years old and above, registration fee at 5K. They have camps that start at April 4 or in March 2, depends.
Yeah, so may dalawa tayo. We have Saturday class only from March to April. And meron naman tayo for April, meron tayo weekday classes, Mondays and Thursdays, 1:30 to 4:30. Kasi meron ng mga iba ng students na wala nang pasok. So pwede na sila mag twice a day na training.
Coach Ed, yeah, go ahead.
Hyundai Home Appliances opted to inbound on their front court. So they have 14 seconds in the shot clock. So babalik pa ang bola sa 3MD Logistics.
Great swipe by Brian Calantoc. You have 18 seconds remaining. Charles Albert Chua to Lim. Mark with that sorry miss.
Pangalawang miss na yan. That's a good defense there by 3MD Logistics. They were able to force a turnover. Wala pa sa penalty ang 3MD Logistics. Let's look at the play again, Nico.
Would you say that was a good shot, Coach Edster, with 11 seconds remaining?
They had that opportunity. You have your big man in the shaded lane.
Okay, let's see here if 3MD can force a steal, but they opted to go for a foul. 8 seconds remaining, dahil pang oras.
And they're not yet in penalty, so...
Two more fouls.
Yeah, of course, you would want them to try to get a steal from this, and this is a good timeout for Hyundai Home Appliances by Coach Joseph Thai.
And they're up 66 to 65. Actually, they've been in control for the first 3 quarters. It was a complete 180 here in the fourth, being outscored 25 to 14.
One reason there is Chino Guasa hit his outside shots, diba? Multiple 3-point shots from Chino Guasa. And they've forced so many turnovers, and they were able to get quick baskets through their fast breaks. Yun yung magandang nangyari for 3MD Logistics.
So for those people looking for a creative studio, Burst is the right one for you. It doesn't matter if you're a content creator, a photographer, or a cinematographer. Check out Burst Creative Studio, and you'll be able to put your vision into reality.
Burst Studio, found here, second floor at SGS Stadium.
And they upgraded their yung location. Maganda yung setup nila ngayon dun.
And again, if you want a brand collaboration with us here at Grace Alumni Basketball League, please contact Coach Willie Chan, Coach Ronald Lim, or Ray Go for brand collaboration.
8 seconds remaining here. Dexter Kwan had to give it to Jonathan Yu, and he gets fouled by Brian Calantoc.
Ganda na ng pagkaka-deny doon ng 3MD Logistics. It's just that Jonathan Yu is just too shifty and was able to get that ball.
Brian Calantoc, or rather Kirk Calantoc, talking to the referees here from the sideline, acting as their head coach.
Playing coach for 3MD Logistics.
So the next foul will send Hyundai to the free throw line. And Albert Chua had to grab Dexter Kwan.
That's a good pass there by Francis C. Ito yung advantage of Dexter being a big guard. Diba? You lob that pass, makukuha niya yun. Crucial free throws now for Dexter Kwan.
Definitely. Swak na swak. Sanay sa pressure.
There's still one timeout left for 3MD Logistics. So let's see. Second free throw.
Dexter Kwan makes it a 3-point lead for Hyundai Home Appliances. Can they hold on?
So let's see what kind of play 3MD Logistics will be executing right now. That's a half-court setup. You would want your shooters to be in the ball game. So I would expect Chino Guasa, Jeff Chung, and Albert Chua, even Brian Calantoc.
Even Brian Calantoc. He's the hot man right now. Actually, silang dalawa ni Chino Guasa. 1-2 punch ng 3MD Logistics. They are looking to avoid falling to with a 0-2 record.
I'm sure that, of course, Hyundai Home Appliance, talagang gwagwardyan yan si Chino Guasa kasi kanina pa nakakashoot ng 3 points. That I would want 3MD Logistics to go to Brian Kalantok since kakashoot lang niya ng 3 kanina. That's an open, fast break 3-pointer for him.
Let's see what happens here. And you can see that Mark Lin still on the floor for rebounding purposes to get them that extra possession if needed. 5.6, a lot of time. 3-point game.
Watch out for Chino Guasa being the inbounder. Usually, pagpasok niyan sa loob, pwedeng open yan.
Guasa finds Brian Kalantok. Kalantok. Ooh! And that is a costly turnover for Chino Guasa, and the game ends there. A bit anticlimactic, but nonetheless, an exciting game for sure.
Sinasabi natin, yung inbounder, if he was able to catch that one, might be a different story. But Hyundai Home Appliances was able to get through this game, Nico. Buong laro, sila yung hinahabol eh. From a brief moment, akala natin, aabutan na sila eh.
Take a look here at the quarter highlights brought to you by Mandarin Sky here in the fourth quarter. They were, how would you say this? It was the last stand, rather, of 3MD.
3MD hitting their shots during the fourth quarter. Biri mo kung yung nilaro nila nung fourth quarter, ganun yung mga nilaro nila nung first 3 quarters. Ibang storya ang kinalabasan netong laban na to.
Again, our final score here, Hyundai Home Appliances up against 3MD Logistics. Hyundai was able to squeak by 3MD just by 3 points.
And our best player of the ball game, taking control when you needed someone to take control, Jonathan Yu is our Lashery,
yes.
Napapa-French tayo, no? 8 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. The man of the game, or best player of the game, Jonathan Yu.
And you can see here, Boss Jonathan Yu doesn't look like he got tired. Ready pa for another game.
This is some of the highlights that he had. Hyundai Home Appliances had their chance. Did what they do best: mid-range shooting, outside shooting, and controlling the boards. Sa 3MD Logistics, usually their usual players, Brian Kalantok and Chino Guasa, producing for them.
Up next is the 34 and below division between the Galleries Tower up against New Ivex. Stay tuned with us for the next game.